is Cami, and over here we talk about all things love, relationships, and astrology. If you are new here, hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope that you subscribe by the end of this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts, okay? So today we're going to be talking about what an Aquarius male doesn't want you to know. I'm going to be giving you some insight, okay? It's going to be juicy, fun. So, also if you're an Aquarius male and you agree with this or you would add some things, just go ahead and let's have a chat in the comment section below. Alrighty, let's get started, okay? Okay, so what an Aquarius male doesn't want you to know, here's the first thing. An Aquarius male doesn't want you to know that they are really sensitive. I know, I'm sorry Aquarians that I have to do this, but you know, especially after all of these comments on my videos and whatever, it just seems like they're making the Aquarius male out to be the bad guy. Not saying that they can't be assholes, because sometimes, especially if they're unhealed, they can be really insensitive. But for the most part, an Aquarius male is so kind, to the point where if you've ever wondered why an Aquarius, just in general, male and female, overanalyze, it's because they want to ensure that they understood you correctly. They understood the situation correctly. The reason why they desire to really understand the dynamic is because they have constantly been misunderstood by people. So I think that's something to take into consideration whenever you're talking to an Aquarius male, is the sensitivity and the vulnerability whenever they're expressing themselves. So that's why they may be a little bit aloof. That's why they may come off detached. So that's one thing. Okay, so the next thing I would say is they are not going to express themselves unless they feel safe. And I mean like their emotions, their true emotions. Now, anger is one thing, and it's still an emotion, but they feel like they are in control of the situation. Vulnerability scares them. So the best thing you can do is to create a safe space so that way they can feel comfortable to express themselves. If they are expressing their emotions and they feel comfortable enough to do that, that is amazing. That means that they truly, truly care for you and trust you. Okay, so the last thing actually ties back with the first thing, with them being sensitive and constantly overthinking. Okay, so with that, an Aquarius male tries to come off as lighthearted and aloof and attached, but they really aren't. Of course, they're overthinking, which means they're really in it and deeply involved in the situation, even though they appear to be like detached, you know, etc. So that is what they desire to come off as, is what they really desire to attract, which manifestation usually comes easily for an Aquarius. If you know, you know. This is because they act as if they want to be, you know. So I think that correlates with them being able to manifest pretty easily. But anyway, take that as that resonates. But yeah, the whole point of that was what they truly desire in a partner is someone who can be detached, who can be free, because they are always in their head. So that's not freedom. And what an Aquarius's goal is to be detached from the situation, is to be above the situation. I think that's something important to note, is an Aquarius really looks for a spouse that is truly free and is actually gonna have like rose-colored glasses on, that sees the best in things, where they are just looking, you know, really detailed and thorough. And you can't tell, but an Aquarius, you know, is really doing that. They're really being detailed and analyzing and observing and, you know, soaking everything up like a sponge. And that's something beautiful and something to note, that, you know, what they desire to be is what they typically, you know, want in a spouse. So yeah, I think that's beautiful. So the very last thing I want to touch on, and this is really juicy, is the fact that an Aquarius male will test you. They are going to test you. And it looks different for every Aquarius male, but the gist of it is they will see how far you're going to go. And they're not going to tell you no. This goes for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, especially Mars. Yeah, they're wanting to see how far you're willing to go without their disapproval, with no opinions added from them. They want to see if you're disciplined, if you're loyal, if your actions match your words. They are looking for all those things to correlate. So just be mindful of that. Some Aquarians are aware that they're doing it, but some of them it's a subconscious thing because they're overanalyzing, super analytical. They pay attention to details, and it's really just because they want to make sure they're making the best decision and they don't want to be hurt overall. Remember, the first thing I said is they're sensitive, so be mindful of that. But yeah, I hope this has been helpful for anybody that is dealing with an Aquarius, or if you are an Aquarius, or cross watchers, everybody, you're welcome. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Until next time, lovers.